everyone. Welcome to Purple LunaRose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight we're going to be reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I am looking at the week of February 11th through February 17th. Your biggest cosmic influence this week will be that 5-planet stellium in the sign of Aquarius. We've talked about it all week, guys, so if you're looking for that information, you can find it over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. Don't forget, we are multi-streaming on 3 different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. And I can see all of your comments. Personal readings and all other PLR links can be found in the description box of this video. I am going to start with a collective reading first. No announcements today. I did a little fishing today, and I've been playing catch up in the Etsy shop all day. So if you're waiting for Etsy readings, guys, the ones that are due today will be going out after this live stream is over. Sandra, Miss Al, first one in. Hi, Miss Al, Diana, David, Michelle. Michelle, our new moderator. I hear you did so good yesterday, Michelle. Unfortunately, I couldn't really say in the comments too much yesterday, but I heard that you did an amazing job. So thank you to all my moderators. I love you, ladies. All right, so I'm going to start collective reading first. I did some fishing today, guys. I caught 4 fish. I definitely was the I guess the most fish of the day winner. But I think my youngest son got the biggest fish of the day. David says, me and Kelly here. I love that. But yeah, I think I got the most fish of the day, but it was so windy, y'all. I had to fish on the bottom. So I don't know if you guys know too much about fishing, but when it's windy, you're not doing any top fishing. So I was fishing on the bottom. I caught 4 striped bass, so not too shabby, right? But that wind, I can definitely tell, like in my voice, in my throat. Yeah, I think the wind got me, y'all. All right, guys, collective reading first. Let's timestamp. Let's do 228. All right, guys, so remember when we look at collective reading, we're looking at masculine energy, feminine energy. Everyone has masculine and feminine. I always say your masculine energy is the energy that makes you lock your doors at night, right? It's that protective energy. Your feminine energy is what makes you wash your hair, right? It's the nurturing self-care energy. So everyone has both of those energies, right? Now here at PLR, I mean, I guess it depends on why you're watching me. If you're just here for family and support, yay. But for most of you guys, it's because you're on a very specific type of spiritual awakening journey, right? Which means that you relate either more to the masculine messages or the feminine messages. And it means that you have a counterpart or someone who has awakened you, right? And all that means is that you weren't very spiritual before, and then you meet this person, everything gets turned upside down, and now you're much more spiritual, right? I think that's about the easiest I can explain that. All right, let's start masculine energy. So we have blossoming abundance, new, exciting things. 3rd chakra is here, Archangel Camille. And this is about calling back your personal power, or maybe just acknowledging or seeing the worth in your personal power. The numbers are sticking out to me, 337. It could be saying too that something new has happened. Some form of abundance. Abundance can be anything, y'all. It doesn't have to be money. I know most of the time when people say abundance, we immediately think money. But someone who's madly in love, right? Like there could be an abundance of love, right? So it could be definitely something like that. But it's like whatever the new thing is that is abundant is definitely helping masculine energy with their personal power. All right, for feminine energy, we have the attachment card coming out. Uh-oh, who's getting in trouble today? Magician in the mirror is on the bottom. So Magician in the mirror is a synergy where it talks about how you have these abilities that spirit has given you, right? You see how he's working with the energies, the fire and the water. And it talks about how you use these energies, you use these abilities that spirit has given you for the greater good, right? And it talks about how you use these energies in front of everyone and you don't care what anyone thinks, right? So there could be some attachment where you're worried about what someone could be thinking, and that is going to be for divine feminine. It's very possible like you're getting over it. I see how she's taking the mask off. So the 3 is definitely giving me like the Trinity over here. It just seems really light energy, really spiritual energy. And then over here, there's 5. So the 5s are changes. So it does seem like maybe divine feminine is having to admit that they need to break away from something that's maybe darker or heavier or pulling their energies down. All right, so the bridging energy, we have a victory and then we have hostilities. That's pretty interesting. All right, so there's actually 2 cards like this one in the energy oracle. The hostilities card says someone is being hostile towards you, like in your face. And then there's the deceit card, and it's like they're being hostile towards you, but it's behind your back, right? Like the man behind the curtain thing. There's definitely some energy about it's very possible this could be like people around you, definitely. But it's like something is being very forceful. Regardless, the victory is the outcome as the bridging energy. It's possible that you're learning how to be victorious in hostile situations. In other words, divine masculine, divine feminine could be learning how to deal with triggers, right? All right, so I pulled out Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. I'm going to look at blossoming abundance first. Masculine energy. So we have the Strength card coming out, Leo energy, internal conflict. We have the Lovers coming out, beautiful, Gemini energy. The Lovers is that difficult decision that we make every day when we choose to love and heal ourselves so that we can become better partners and we can attract better partners. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this is going to be about speaking truth and having healthy boundaries. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords a little bit. It's very possible that divine masculine is struggling with their words or how to communicate something or how to express themselves in a healthy way, because the Queen of Swords is someone who, some people call her the B word, right? Some people say that the Queen of Swords is very cold or standoffish. And it's actually not that she's either of those things or the B word. It's that she has fought very hard for her worth. She has fought very hard to protect her boundaries, to enforce her boundaries. She's fought very hard to gain others' respect, right? And it's like she doesn't want, she's built these walls up around her castle, right, to protect her energy and herself, because she doesn't want anyone else to come in and bring her back down. So I just want to say a lot of times when we see Queen of Swords, it's like there could be some harsh words being spoken. And it's not that the person is trying to express them in a harsh way. Look at me trying to make excuses. Have mercy. I don't think they're trying to express it in a harsh way. I think it's just that they're trying to enforce the boundary and could be fearful that if they like lower the gate, then something that happened previously may happen again. King of Swords is on the bottom. King of Swords talks about authenticity, speaking truth. It also talks about addictions. You can see like the bottle is falling out of his jacket, and it talks about the just different types of addictions. Um, could be like the reason there's a struggle with communication, or could be the cause of the struggle with communication. All right, let's look at the divine feminine energy. The attachment card comes out. So it's definitely this energy of taking the mask off, showing your true self. It could be about breaking free from something that is darker. This could be anything. It could be like depression, anxiety, inner child work, like abandonment, rejection, feeling that left out in the cold feeling. Leo and Gemini coming out strongly for divine masculine. Let's see what comes out for divine feminine. All right, so Queen of Cups comes out. That's a big clue card there. Queen of Cups is my clue card for divine feminine. It's the energy, again, like it's the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. So it's the energy where she chooses. She chooses. She makes this difficult decision. It talks about like you see the child in the background. It talks about like people rely on her, depend on her, and it talks about how Miss L, hello, how she realizes that she's just been pouring her depletion on everyone that she claims to love. So it talks about how she goes and takes this time to replenish her cup. So whether that's, that could be anything. That could be therapy. That could be talking to like a spiritual advisor. It could be like-minded groups, right? Friends, a soul tribe, soul family. It could be, it's just anything that replenishes her cup. There it is too. The devil comes out, Capricorn energy. Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. The devil is a sneaky little trickster. Look at me not cussing. It's this energy where you've broken free from something, divine feminine, and you could be feeling very tested right now because in this particular tarot set, he's looking at you, just waiting for you to make a mistake. And that's the energy. Like he's looking, it's like ready to pounce type of energy. And again, that could be anything. That could be depression, anxiety, PTSD, anything like that. The Tower is here. I'm glad that I picked the Tarot of a Sweet Twilight. It's one of, everybody's least favorite card is the Tower. It's not a bad card. It just means that there's been an obstacle in your way and you weren't able to remove that obstacle. So Spirit has to step in and remove the obstacle for you. I love Tarot of the Sweet Twilight because in this card, it's like they know that there's a tower moment happening. But you see how they're sitting in the tree? It's like they're at a very safe distance. The tower coming down is not going to harm them in any way. I don't think they're even shocked or surprised about it. It's almost like they expect it to happen. The Six of Cups is here, and the Six of Cups is reunion energy, right? But remember, see that bear? We keep talking about the bear, and Spirit kept pointing bears out to me. And I kept picking up on bears in your readings when I was doing your personal readings through the Etsy shop and whatnot. And I noticed the Six of Cups, this bear, she doesn't seem in the least bit afraid of this bear. She seems cautious, but she doesn't fear the bear, which I find interesting. And I always notice that her cups are not spilled. So she has these 6 cups around her, and this bear is so gentle with her that none of the cups have spilled a single drop. So there's an energy here where you're experiencing a tower moment with someone from your past. And it's very possible, Divine Feminine, that the option here is you're going to have to choose to fill your cup. Maybe you're trying to do something for someone else, you're trying to take care of someone else, whatever it is. It's like this is what that devil energy is counting on you like over giving, counting on you depleting yourself and not being able to replenish yourself. I think it's possible that whatever tower moment comes, it's going to be more of a shock to you instead of more of like you know, something crumbling, because I think it's just more of a surprise that you choose to maybe be authentic and vulnerable and show people how you're feeling, but then, you know, take care of you. All right, so victory is here for the bridging energy. So I do feel like there's going to be a big victory for the twins. Remember, if you're on this very specific type of spiritual awakening journey, you have a big purpose here, right? And you'll hear people saying it all the time. You're transmuting darkness into light. That's what you're doing here. Whether you know that you're doing it or not, that's what you're doing here. That is our purpose. I do feel like it's very possible we do experience a big victory today, because as Pluto has moved into Aquarius and stood in that 0 degrees, in that place, in that spot, right? In the galaxy, all the planets. Remember when Pluto first got to Aquarius, it was just Pluto and the sun there. It hadn't experienced any of the other planets' energies, and now this is the week that all these planets are starting to make their way through and going over Pluto at 0 degrees. So as these planets go over Pluto at 0 degrees in Aquarius, they're all experiencing massive death and rebirth, massive transformation, right? So the first planet to go over was Mercury. And Mercury was about our thoughts and our and communication, how we perceive information, right? The second planet is going to be Mars, and the third planet is going to be Venus. And then remember, you have Pluto and the Sun in Aquarius. It's a 5-planet stellium. As this is happening, I believe that we are transmuting some very heavy energies, because think about it, the whole world is experiencing this astrology. The whole world is experiencing a death, and I don't mean just a minor. This is massive death and rebirth in the way they talk to people, and the way they communicate with people, and the way they connect with people, and their relationships, and their love, and their money. These are big changes happening. So when I say, you know, collective energies were exhausted, that's not an understatement. I mean, it is an understatement, right? Like it's very true. We're tired, we're exhausted. It's really important that we're taking time to take breaks right now. It's really important that we're drinking a lot of water, and it's really important that we're meditating and replenishing ourselves as we work through this energy throughout this whole week. Pluto's going to be here for a while, you guys. Pluto is slow moving energy. It's going to impact all the planets before it actually moves away, right? So I do feel, and remember, these are our personal planets. So these are our planets that impact us the most. So I feel like this energy, very powerful. And I mean, it's one of the reasons that I feel like we're here, this Pluto energy. So is it possible that we see a victory this week? Yes, absolutely. And is it possible that some of us see rewards this week? Yes, absolutely. Guys, before we started the live, our YouTube channel is at 3,944 hours. We're so almost there. So if you guys have missed any lives, make sure to go check them out, right? All right, the victory card, the moon comes out, the lunar moon comes out, tarot of the sweet twilight. This is our fear. The Ace of Cups, this is our overflow of emotion. It could also be about our intuition. And look at that, 6 of Cups coming back out, reunion energy. And this is definitely let your faith be bigger than your fear, right? All right. I'm going to do the romance angels for head, heart, and higher self. So Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn. Mars, it could be Aries or Scorpio coming out in that collective. All right, so let's start in the masculine's headspace. So we're looking at thoughts. What is the masculine's thoughts? Have mercy. All right, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there is this energy in the headspace for divine masculine where they're trying to connect with someone, trying to deepen the bond, make something stronger. You have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture is in the heart space. I feel like this is what the divine masculine is feeling, whether they're actually expressing it or making the gesture or not, I'm not sure. And because the trust card is here, and the trust card is here in the higher self lesson. So this is telling me that right now, divine masculine is being taught to trust in a situation, right? The situation is calling for you to have faith, is what it says. So it's like in the heart space, I feel like maybe they're struggling to express how they feel about something. I feel like we picked that up over here with the lovers and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like that is in the heart space, but it's like it's not coming through. It's not coming through. And if it is, it's like it's not everything they want to say, or it's not exactly what they want to say, something like that. All right, head, heart, higher self. For divine feminine, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Separation is here. Time apart with your partner is on the horizon. This is in the heart space. I don't think this is actually happening. I think this is a fear. I mean, I guess it is for some people. Separation could definitely be happening. But I definitely sense like a fear. See, I don't know if you can see it in the car, but like she's laying down, she's reaching for him. There's like some angels flying above her. But it's like this fear of someone leaving, fear of a separation, but it hasn't happened. There's going to be something about like being present, being in the moment. Heart to heart conversation, honestly discuss feelings with each other. All right, so I feel like divine masculine struggling with trust issues, struggling to express how they feel due to trust issues. And I feel like really it's the same for divine feminine. But I feel like the issue or the fear is different for the feminine. So there's something about trusting the feminine for divine masculine, but there's something about commitment or divine masculine staying is the fear for divine feminine. All right, let's do messages, and I'm gonna do the soulmate love messages. So remember, these could be higher self messages. These could be things they've already said to you before. These could be things that want to be said, but for some reason, someone's holding back, right? All right, so let's start with divine masculine to divine feminine. You're the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. I have so much passion and desire for you, it drives me mad. And I'm a better person because of you. I feel more optimistic and full of life. Definitely giving divine masculine a glass half full energy. I'll stop stuttering any moment. All right, let's look at divine feminine to divine masculine. Your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink. I thought this was just lust, but I was not used to love flowing through me like this. And since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. That's fact right there. All right. Guidance. I'm going to pull the Sacred Traveler. So remember, guys, Sacred Traveler is by Denise Lynn, and she says, this is your higher self. So we're asking the higher self for guidance. Watching the clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. That's going to give me that energy of like trust and have faith that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. Vast vistas is here. Expand your horizons. It's this energy of like coming out of the darkness, thinking outside of the box, trying to come up with a new idea, new adventures. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty is here. This card is giving me something to do with like understanding the astrology or the importance of the astrology. On the bottom, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's going to be your collective reading. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to start with Gemini. Twitch. Yes, I may be offering some free readings at the end of the live. So if you hang around and wait patiently, very possible, yes. Don't forget, guys, streaming on 3 platforms at the same time: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I love you, Marcel. Spirit tells me every time you come in. I will say sometimes I'm right in the middle of like, getting something out. And I won't always say it right away. But yeah, it's like I always get the little tap on the shoulder. And each one of you does something. Like each one of you. I don't know, but I feel like I've told you guys this before. But Miss L is definitely like, when Miss L is here, I feel highly protected. I don't know why, right? Like it does, I don't know. I don't know if like Miss L has a certain something that I don't know about. I don't know. But I just feel really, really calm because I know that like I'm just protected. I don't know. um, when Sandra's here, I get like compassion, empathy, understanding. Diana keeps me in line. She's like my order structure type of energy, right? I'm telling y'all, like everybody has like something that they do. See, the funny part is, or like the trick to all this is you guys think that I'm coming out here and I'm teaching you something about this journey. But really, I'm coming out here and I'm on my healing journey, and all of you guys are helping me heal. Isn't it crazy how this journey works? Yes, exactly, Miss L. Perfect. Definitely. Definitely. All right. Gemini 2850. All right, Gemini, this is going to be for February 11th through February 17th. I'm going to start out with the numinous for your energy of the week. So I'm getting like a rapid fire of just a bunch of different words. So I'm just going to start spitting some of them out. I did get a little bit of information. Mercury has passed over Pluto. Gemini, you could be experiencing some major transformations and changes in your communication. And for some of you, this could have something to do with telepathy. And for some of you, this could have something to do with telepathy with your twin counterpart. I feel like it's so specific. Is it one of you? I don't know. But it's like for some of you, you could, I've noticed this too, I guess. You're having telepathic communications with more than just the twin, right? We kind of all are. And all our telepathy is getting stronger. I feel like something happens with Mercury going over Pluto and Aquarius where maybe you didn't understand the telepathy before, or maybe you had some sort of like blockage where you weren't able to receive counterpart messages. I know that was way specific. All right. Energy of the week for Gemini. First house, self, physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, entry point. Look at your first house. This could have something to do with rising sign, especially if you're a Gemini rising. Cancer is on the bottom. It's going to have something to do with unconditional love. I do see like a door opening. And I said that I felt like there was something blocked, like maybe the door was shut and you weren't able to get the messages. So it's interesting. The picture shows the doors opening and there's like smoke coming through. All right, Gemini, challenge or obstacle. We have woman holding a heart, and there's that unconditional love that we've seen with that Cancer energy at the bottom of the deck of the numinous. We have the second chakra here. This is going to be lesson learned. That's going to help you with this challenge or obstacle. And the second chakra is where we hold shame, guilt, remorse. The second chakra, 2 inches below the belly button. I don't have a piece on my desk, but citrine, that orangey color, yellowishy color stone is very helpful when you're trying to clear that second chakra. You have man holding a heart, Gemini coming out. We do have financial constraints on the bottom. I don't think it's anything about, I mean, I guess it could be for someone about money, but I think it's more of something's happened that was unexpected, that wasn't, you didn't plan for it. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. Man holding a heart, pretty easy. It's that card that we talk about, love, romance. It's that soulmate energy. It's that person who's faithful and honest, and he's so perfect, right? He does no wrong. This energy doesn't actually exist, right? This is like what we're trying to become, right? It's interesting because it's like at the beginning, it's what we're trying to attain, right? It's like that Hanged Man Pisces card, right? It's like at first he's trying to catch all those butterflies in his net, and then he realizes that he's not supposed to catch the butterfly, he's supposed to become the butterfly, right? So there's something here about Gemini, unconditional love being the challenge or obstacle, most likely because you're dealing with some inner child wounds. That's what you're healing, right? That's what helps us step into this unconditional love. And I feel like it's because we're learning to become a better, I almost said a better person, which we are, but it's about learning to become a better partner. So it's like when we heal ourselves, we become better partners and we attract better partners. That's the energy that I'm getting here, Gemini. I think I'm going to use Triple Goddess Tarot. All right, I'm going to look at that first house self. So if you're a Gemini sun, I would definitely go look to see what is your first house. And then I would go watch that reading too, right? All right, so we have Five of Swords coming out along with the Sun. Five of Swords could be like some disagreements, some arguments. It does say there is a victory and you do come out on top of the situation. But I feel like for me, the Five of Swords is more about internal conversations, and I picked that up really strongly. But it's also like negative thinking, negative thinking. The Sun is also here. The Sun is about bright joy and happiness. The Sun could have something to do with like control, manipulation, and you have the Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles is like frustration. Look how she's holding her hair or like pulling her hair out type of energy, right? It's definitely the energy that says it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help, Gemini. Gemini, I think you're struggling with some internal thoughts. All right, woman holding a heart. We have that hanged man coming out, Pisces energy. It talks about being stuck in your head. We have Ten of Cups, emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. And then we have the Four of Swords. Something has, Four of Swords is a healing energy. It's about going within to heal. But it's also that I just recently learned that it's also like blessing in disguise, blessing in disguise. I think it's very possible, Gemini, that you are struggling with some internal thoughts. If for some of you, if you're on the twin journey, this could be like the telepathy back and forth, right? It could also be like the, what do they call it? The obsessive thinking, right? Could also be that too. Here's what I'm going to say about that Pisces hanged man and your challenges or obstacle. The easiest way I have found to get out of the headspace is to visualize a ball of energy literally in my head, just spinning up there, driving me batshit, right? And then I visualize this ball and I pick whatever color, I don't care what color, it doesn't matter, pick a color. And just visualize this ball working down my chakras. So I'm up here at the crown chakra, I'm in my head space, everything's going chaotic. I visualize it gathering all those thoughts. I visualize it moving down to my third eye, down into my throat chakra, down into my heart space, and stop right there. And then just sit right there with it. And just do that as many times as you need to. There's several different tricks and practices and meditation practices that you can use also to get out of the headspace. The reason you're in the headspace, Gemini, is because you're in fear of losing something. And this could have something to do with a happy home, happy family situation. Whatever is happening that you're being asked to go within, you're being asked to meditate, you're being asked to calm the energy. Whatever that is, it is for your greater good. It is going to be a blessing in disguise. I feel like it's going to help you with that second chakra, sacral chakra. You could be dealing with shame, guilt, remorse, and it's very possible it helps you clear that energy. All right, so we have the Page of Cups coming out. Page of Cups is the I'm sorry card. It's normally this slippery situation, but you see the octopus? It's not a fish jumping out of the cup, right? So it's like he has 8 different legs to get a grip on that cup, get a grip on those emotions, on that situation. 9 of Swords is here. This is going to have something to do with shadow work and processing your trauma. I'm talking to someone who's in dark night of the soul. You're going to have to dig deeper. And I feel like, Gemini, you did not want to hear that. Okay, so I use Gemini to correlate with my twin journey. So I don't want to hear, you got to go deeper. But that's what it is. And that's going to be, I picked this particular freaking tarot, and it's Triple Goddess Tarot. And it's like where this hermit is in dark night of the soul. And most of the time the hermit is coming out of dark night of the soul. In this particular card, in Triple Goddess Tarot, this particular hermit is going deeper. Understanding there's more trauma to be healed. There's more to be processed. And I'm just going to give out Mrs. L's warning right now, just really quickly, as we are talking about the shadow work. When Miss L first mentioned to me that shadow work was dangerous, I was like, well, I mean, I didn't understand it because I had just jumped into that shadow book journal, you know, that was on TikTok that went crazy. And I just thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world, right? And I started doing all this shadow work, which is good. We should all be doing it. But I will say that it's not like it's dangerous, like I mean, it is. Let's just be honest. You can definitely, I feel like for me personally, when I was doing the shadow work, that I could have very easily re-traumatized myself. I know, right? But when you're doing this type of work, you're really digging up a lot of feelings, a lot of energy that's deeply buried, deeply, deeply buried. We bury these feelings, these energies, these memories, these thoughts, so that we can function in society, so that we can move forward in our life, right? And when we do shadow work, think about it, it's a name, shadow work, right? It's like we're bringing all those things out of the shadow and we're having to face them again. When anytime you're having to heal something, you're going to have to face it again. And anytime you have to face something again, you have to feel it again, right? So there is this energy of being extra cautious, being cautious, don't overdo. I went from where I had a shadow journal app on my phone and I was doing it every single day to I really just do it when I'm called to do it now, right? And I feel like for the last month or so, I may work on that particular journal maybe once a week. So I will say that I feel like if you feel like you have a grip on a situation, Gemini, and you're ready to dig deeper, to heal more, then I would say that's what Spirit's telling you to do here. But again, just be cautious. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. Man holding a heart is the goal. This is the outcome. I think this is the purpose. This is what you're trying to do. I find it interesting. You have woman holding a heart in your challenge or obstacle, but the outcome is man holding a heart. So the challenge or obstacle is being in this unconditional love, whether it's for you, yourself, or your family, or your whoever is around you. But then it's like choosing you and healing that inner child wound so that you can become this better partner, so that you can draw in a better partner. The Queen of Wands comes out. Queen of Wands is about having confidence in your abilities. The Seven of Pentacles comes out. The Seven of Pentacles says, be patient, plant your seeds, wait for your time of harvest. And the Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Cups says, be courageous enough to tell someone how you feel. On the bottom, there is the Two of Cups. That's some soulmate energy, Gemini. Equal effort is what I'm getting there. All right, I'm going to do some guidance. Sacred Traveler, we have Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. This is the card that shows the map, and it's like you feel like you have to have everything wrote out, planned out. It's got to be shown to you. You have to pre-approve everything, and Spirit's saying you need to just enjoy the journey and have faith in the journey that you're on. First light, beginning a new cycle is here. Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. And answering the call, the time is now. The time is now is on the bottom. All right, Gemini. Let's close it out. Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Definitely in the headspace. And feeling vulnerable, feeling emotional this week for sure. I think the whole goal is so that you are courageous enough to deliver this message about how you feel. You are good enough. It's full moon and Virgo comes out. You and your loved ones are safe. It's new moon in Cancer, and conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. On the bottom, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Libra. Almost ready. Oh, I purchased citrine. They both look like slices of pecan pie. Star Luba, hello. All right, guys, I'm almost ready for Libra. Gemini has got me puffing on my puffer. 46.55 for Libra. All right, Libra. This is going to be for the week of February 11th through February 17th. I am going to start out with the numinous. I'm going to get your energy of the week. Look at that. Libra comes out. Pisces, the mystic. All right. Harmonious. Very first word stuck out. So there's something about keeping the peace, keeping the balance, staying harmonious, keeping the harmony. I'm getting the energy that something is actually balanced out, and there could be peace. And I'm getting this energy where it's like you are trying to decide whether you want to keep that peace. Rest and rejuvenation. Where did I just say? Oh my gosh, big confirmation. It's the rest, meditate, go within, peace and quiet type of energy, right? And this is the challenge or obstacle, Libra. So I'm kind of getting this energy that you're a little fired up, and it's like you kind of want to stir the pot. It's like you want to say something. All tied up is going to be here for lesson learned. This is where we pretend to be so busy that we don't deal with something. And then we have third chakra here, and I do see the broken heart on the bottom, Libra. The broken heart does talk about an energy that talks about mending. Third chakra again. It came out for Gemini. It's going to be, I'm sorry, it came out in the collective. It's going to be about your personal power. I think it's possible that you could be in some sort of disagreement or argument where things aren't very peaceful at the moment. And it's like That's not true. I feel like it was that way. And then something's happened where things got quieter. And it's like now you're having a hard time staying quiet. All right, I'm going to use Sandra's Elemental Wisdom. Let's look at that Libra card. I definitely got the energy right away, like struggling to keep the peace. Ace of Cups is an overflow of emotion. Six of Cups again, reunion energy, someone from the past. I think it's a gift. It's a gift, and maybe you don't see it as a gift. And Three of Pentacles comes out, but it came out in reverse. Teamwork, partnership. I think there's been a breakdown of a team, or breakdown of a partnership. Maybe there was a breakdown of a partnership, and then there was a reunion energy, and now Libra, you're sitting here with the Three of Coins in reverse. Like, do I want to stay in this partnership? Do I want to keep this peace? Or do I want to re-stir the pot? Rest and rejuvenation, challenge or obstacle. This is about going within, meditating. You have Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like deceit, distrust. It's also about like scaling the wall. So it's like you could be doing something without telling everyone, or someone else could be doing something and not telling you. Five of Cups, it could have something to do with loss, despair, grief. And Queen of Coins, money, Pentacles. It could have something to do with becoming your own resource. I feel like it's something to do with someone tapping into your resources, Libra. All tied up is going to be your lesson learned that's going to help you with a challenge or obstacle. You're supposed to be going within and resting and healing, and you're worried about someone taking your pentacles. The Strength card is here, Leo energy, internal conflict. We have the Ten of Coins here, again, in reverse. So goals, accomplishments, achievements, and then the Eight of Wands is here. Eight of Wands is going to be quick information and sudden changes. And I don't even know why I said Eight of Wands, because that's going to be Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is like challenges. I do feel like something has changed suddenly, though. So again, internal conflict, something to do with your money, and challenges, and all tied up. So ignoring something, not paying attention to it. This is lesson learned. So this is like, this is what's happened, and now you're dealing with this situation here. All right, third chakra, Archangel Camille. This is about calling your power back. Personal power. Look at that. Queen of Swords comes out. We've seen Queen of Swords. I can't remember which reading it was. They're all blurring together. But we talked about her and her energy, and how she's not necessarily closed off. She just speaks her truth, and she has very powerful, strong boundaries. She enforces those boundaries because she doesn't want to lose her personal power, right? We have Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups is about walking away from something, surrendering to something. And then the Three of Wands is here, and Three of Wands is taking action towards your future. I feel like the healthy boundary is the action that's going to take you towards your future. I do feel like you're going to have to leave something behind. And here's what I'm going to say about that, Libra. Nobody likes to hear that the Eight of Cups is about walking away or leaving something behind, but it is. It's about surrendering. It's about surrendering to, so when I see Eight of Cups and I feel like I have to walk away from something, the way I see it is I'm surrendering to, I'm releasing any expectation that I had in that situation, right? I'm surrendering to the fact that I know that Spirit has more for me to do. There's more for me to find here in this place, in this journey, and I need to keep moving forward, right? Does that mean that I want to leave behind whatever I'm having to leave behind? No, of course not. Does that mean that I'm never going to see whatever it is that I'm having to leave behind? No, it doesn't mean that either. Because what I believe is that when I go to walk towards that Two of Cups, whatever is supposed to be with me will align to me, right? On the bottom, Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins, focus, dedication. Libra, the only major arcana you got was the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo energy, but I think it's just something that you're just really passionate about, really fired up about, really affecting your personal power. We have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness, and a fresh new way of living emerges. Transformation is giving me that Scorpio energy, Phoenix rising energy. All right, Libra, Moonology Oracle. To close it out, this is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. Show the world the real you, full moon Aquarius. Definitely an overflow of emotions this week, I would say. I don't think you've actually even start to process the thoughts here. This is definitely more about feelings. And I think the whole purpose is this fresh new way of living that, of course, is emerging. A time for healing comes out, Boss McMoon, and don't let pride get in your way. Look at that, full moon in Leo. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Libra. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We have one more left, Aquarius. Oh, Miss L. Oh, it's one of the songs from my journey, Miss L. I love you, Miss L. I made a post today on Facebook. It said, on my personal Facebook, I said, I think a perfect way to bring an end to gaslighting is to make calling people out on their shit a new trend. If that started trending and more people were like me, this world would be a better place. I'm just kidding. Not everybody agrees with that. Not everybody agrees. I don't know how many times I've heard, Rosa, you're so mean. You're so mean. All right, Aquarius, 5909. This is going to be for February 11th through February 17th. I'm going to use the numinous for your energy of the week. Some strong cosmic influences. I feel like mostly some Pluto and Mercury so far coming out for Gemini and Libra. So mostly communication. Could be some Mars energy there that was coming out with Libra. Let's see what comes out for Aquarius. Third house, perception. So more Mercury. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see how it came out for all 3 signs for the air signs, right? How interesting is that? Perception is here. So I would say, Aquarius, one, go look and see what's in your third house. What does that, what sign is that? What planets are in that sign, in that house, right? It is going to be the third house. So third house is always going to be about your communication, your perception, the way you understand things. Speech is on here, thoughts, social media, dating, siblings, research, but I think it's going to be thoughts, like how you are taking in information. Capricorn, the boss is on the bottom. This could be like a mind thing. Like you could feel like, all right, ready? But it's like you're losing your mind type of energy here, right? And Spirit's saying you're this boss, like you can boss up, you can take control of the situation, Aquarius. It's very possible you just need to step away from something and look at it from a different perspective. The tennis shoe is sticking out to me. Somebody wants to run. It's almost like it's easier to run away from a problem than facing the problem. All right, Aquarius, the challenge or obstacle. We have Angel of Love here. Look at this. Okay, so Angel of Love says that this angel comes down when unconditional love is needed. We also have Angel of Balance here. Ooh, there's that deceit card that we were talking about earlier. And 4th chakra is going to be on the bottom. This is a heart chakra awakening, heart chakra activation. All right, so Aquarius, Angel of Love says that this angel is coming down to help you when unconditional love is needed. I think this is going to have something to do with giving yourself unconditional love. Angel of Balance is here. This is lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. And Angel of Balance says that something needs to be moderated. You could be doing too much of something or not enough of something. The Deceit card is here. The Deceit card is here as the outcome. We're going to pull some tarot, Aquarius. I hope you get to see what it is that is being hidden or kept from you, but something is definitely being kept from you, and it's causing you to struggle with yourself. So I don't know what this energy here is, but it's definitely outsider energy. And it's like, because this energy is happening, it's causing you to have this challenge or obstacle. But it's like, you know that you need to balance something out, regardless of what this person is doing. There's something you're doing, like maybe, and I'm just using this as an example, but maybe you're drinking in order to escape, right? In order to not have to figure out how to balance this out, in order to not have to worry about the love that you're not giving yourself, right, Aquarius? All right, let's pull some regular Rider-Waite. Third house perceptions. Let's see if we can find out what this is about, Aquarius. 5 of Swords, communication, negative thinking. It could be about actual disagreements, actual battles. Justice comes out, Libra energy. There has been a great injustice done. It's this energy. Page of Pentacles, whatever it is, it's hindering you from being able to have this new beginning. That's the injustice that's been done. Could have something to do with your money, Aquarius. or just could just be you being able to start over, you being able to pick a new life, choose a new route, something like that. All right, Angel of Love. In your challenges or obstacles, Nine of Pentacles is about you loving yourself. You see that? You have the Knight of Wands, reckless energy, and we have the Six of Pentacles. It could be about asking for help or giving help. This could be saying, like, if you can't help yourself, maybe help someone else, or maybe like get excited about helping someone else. A lot of times, Aquarius will like, and that's what I'm doing right now. See what I'm saying? Remember earlier I said, like, you guys think that I'm coming out here and teaching you something, but really, you guys are helping me heal, right? Like, that's what's happening. It's definitely this energy, like, if you don't know how to help you, help someone else. And that in turn helps you, right? All right, Angel of Balance, moderation is needed. Moderation is needed. Whatever this is, you're using it as an escape. Look at that, Ten of Swords. You're using it as an escape to not have to process this trauma, to not have to close this chapter out, to not have to take responsibility for something. Temperance is here, the healing that you need to be doing at this time. King of Pentacles could also be someone that you put up on a pedestal. Temperance energy is Sagittarius. All right, here's where I'm interested. Let's look at this Deceit card. King of Swords, someone's telling lies. High Priestess is here. And Page of Swords is here. Queen of Pentacles, this is about your money. This is about your money, Aquarius. Someone is keeping secrets from you. Someone is not telling you something. Someone's not showing you something. And I don't think it's you. I know we see a lot of sword energy here, Aquarius, but I don't feel like that's you. You need to see something from a different perception because it's being hidden from you. It's being kept from you. You're not moderating something. You're trying to escape something because it's causing you too much trauma. You could be losing out on something that could have something to do with like your financial independence. You could be dealing with a Virgo. All right. Let's pull some guidance for Aquarius. Stepping into your power, you are strong beyond measure. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. This was in reverse. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Gates of triumph is on the bottom. Success expands in your life. I do feel like there is something trying to block your doorway. I do feel like you're on the brink of something. I mean, there's too many pentacles for it to be anything else. So it's like you're on the brink of gaining something where you're able to become your own resource, but someone is keeping something from you, and it definitely could be a Virgo. All right, Aquarius. And if it's not Virgo, it could be someone in your home. But it's like it's purposely keeping you from being able to bring healing, being able to balance something out. And I think what the balance is the finances. So it's like, because you can't balance it out, you can't become your own resource. I think this week you're gonna have to make sure that you are moderating whatever you're overdoing to escape, so that you don't have to close out this painful chapter. Because it's like, if you don't, it's very possible, Aquarius, that you're gonna miss out on something. Make sure you're sober. This is the week, Aquarius. Sober, pay attention. Could learn some deep truths this week. Look at that. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's full moon in Libra. Adjustments are required. It's third quarter moon. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It's full moon in Cancer, and on the bottom, expect powerful changes. It's new moon eclipse. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Aquarius. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up one more time, and this is it, guys. This is the time where I will offer some free readings. So if you guys hung out, if you were patient, if you've been waiting to ask me a yes or no question, or really any question, I don't care which type of question. Now is the time, guys. Now is the time, because I am going to wrap it up pretty quickly. Today is my Friday, guys. So we have now posted all the elements, fire, water, earth, and air. If you missed any of them, please go over and check them out on my YouTube channel. And we do have our soft monetization over on YouTube, but I am working on the full monetization. I don't know if you guys know this, but out of all the YouTube channels, only 10% are fully monetized, and we are so very, very close. So I don't know, big accomplishments over here at PLR. It's only taken me 3 years, right? So yeah, if you missed any, YouTube channel is the place to go, guys. Make sure that if you're looking for anything that's live streamed, that you click that live tab. Because otherwise you're just going to find, our uploaded videos, right? Miss L, just need guidance. All right, let's do an angels and ancestor. I hear we're gonna pull 3 of them, Miss Al. We're gonna pull 3. Drum, dream and journey. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And moon, take note of intuitive messages. And I want to show you this one. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Definitely I'm getting the energy of like beating to how's it go? How's that saying go? Something about the beat of a different drummer. I don't know how it goes, Michelle. I never get those things right. But it's like your journey is different than everyone else's. It looks different. It smells different. It is different, right? And there's something about like being okay with that. The moon, take note of intuitive messages. Are you journaling, Miss L? That's the message that I'm hearing. But all of this is happening because right now you are moving beyond ancestral patterns. All right, I hope that was helpful. Using selenite oil. I love that. Yes. Yes. All right, guys. Let's see. Michelle, I would appreciate a guidance, please, and thank you. All right, Michelle. I'm going to stick with the angels and ancestors. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. And I want to pull you a tarot of the sweet twilight just because you like it as much as I do. The broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. You could be thinking about putting something back together. And Spirit's asking you, do you find more peace with it apart? Look at that. You got the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is about being guided to calmer waters. All right, Michelle, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, thank you, Miss O. Star Luba, guidance. All right. Star Luba. Thank you, Michelle. Star Luba. I grabbed the angels. Sorry. Magic of the unicorn. Star Luba, have you been meditating? Have you been around a lot of energy where like there's a lot of communication, a lot of talking, like spirit's asking you to tell you to find a quiet space. Quiet space. Violet flame. Invoke the cosmic diamond violet flame and transmute all that is not love. This is the twin card. This is the energy of, you know, what it is that we're doing on this journey. Cosmic diamonds spread hope and joy and illuminate the world. But there's something about the violet flame. So, Luva, did you know that there is a poem? It's called The Violet Flame, that was written, that is used by a lot of us on this very specific journey. I have it wrote down in one of my journals. I can't remember which journal it is. But if you do know about that poem, I would say go look that poem back up and maybe read or meditate on it. She says, yes, interesting. Yeah, I would say definitely go find that Violet Flame poem and just kind of meditate on it tonight. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope all of those were helpful. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me and participating. I'm always, always so excited to hang out with you guys. Don't forget, this weekend, it's my day off, so I'm going to take the 2 days off. It's supposed to be Friday and Saturday. I do plan on being home, so if you guys are new, make sure to hit that notification bell. Oh, well, it looks like it came back on. Does it seem crazy for y'all? Well, there it goes. I don't know what that was about. No, ma'am, you didn't. Okay, well, I would definitely go Google, find that Violet Flame poem, and just Google Violet Flame and Twin Flames. And it's a poem, and I think that maybe Spirit wants you to meditate on that tonight, Starruba. But yes, guys, notification bell to all. I may do a music and tarot sometime this weekend. I'm not sure. The internet keeps going in and out. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I love you all. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light. Don't forget, Sunday night, we will be back for sure. 8 p.m. Love and Astrology. Have a good night, everyone.